Is it? What is it? Where is the issue? Okay, it looks like my session has been started. I think I'm live. The connection shows good, but when I check on my tablet, no, not showing me live. It's showing me upcoming. Okay, okay. Now I think I'm there. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's move to the questions and let's take the questions first. It's early morning, so I might look a little bit sleep, but anyway, let's give a try. Let's find the questions that people have posted in the comments and let's continue from the questions from there. Okay, so some people asking me why you are not pasting like posting the Google's Fishlet. The thing is, Google Fishlet is coming with the course. It's a part of the course. So if you get the course, obviously you will get the Google Fishlet for educational purpose only, right? So yeah, please don't ask again why I'm not pasting the Google Fishlet because it's a part of the course. Okay, so now next thing is how do I get the course? Because in some countries the payment methods are not allowed. Okay, so in that case, what you can do is you can use the alternative currencies such as crypto, but I prefer the PayPal transactions or debit credit transactions, right? So yeah. Next question is yeah, there are a lot of thanks obviously for posting the unique content. Thanks for that. Then another question I've been asking a lot is how to do configuration or configuration related questions. See, the thing is, people are like opening the video, but people are not watching the video completely. That's the problem because in the video, I'm explaining all possible scenarios where you can get the errors, where you can face the configuration errors or something like that, right? So simply what people are doing, like fast forwarding the video, checking over how I'm doing it and starting doing it, right? And after that, they are not watching the complete video. They are just like taking the few points from the video and they are making the conclusion it should work and something like that, right? But it's not like that. You should watch video completely because in my video I always explain the scenarios where you can get the errors, what kind of errors you can get, what kind of errors I've been facing, and how I solved it, right? All of these I usually add in my videos. So make sure that you are watching the complete video before asking me any questions, okay? Um, Another thing is uh, advanced fishlets. Okay, so some people are asking about BITB. Okay, so the thing about the BITB is obviously you can produce it with the Evilgenics, that's for sure. But sometimes it requires additional configuration for some websites. Let me give you an example. So if you talk about the Google, PayPal, or Yahoo, then these websites, if you create, even if you create the fishlet for this website, the fishlet will not work as accepted, right? So sometimes what will happen, the fishlet is working normally, but you will capture the cookie only, you will not capture the credentials, or sometimes you will just capture the credentials, you will be not capturing the cookies. So why this is happening? Because if you check like any fishlet example, then what is exactly happening is when we intercept the post request, or let's say intercepting something in the post request, so it is like intercepting the specific content type right there. Okay, so if the like some websites are not even responding with the right content type, right? So that's why the error is coming, that's why the credentials are not getting captured, or sometimes the cookies are not getting captured, right? Because see, the basically Eugenix looks for the cookie in the header and the cookie in the basically cookie header and the body in sometimes, right? But if another website, like any website, is handling the cookies differently, then it's hard, right? In that case, Evilgenix will not able to tap on that cookies. So in that case, what we can do, we can manually create like separate scripts to extract the cookies, extract the username and password, send it somewhere else, that we can create, right? So that's the method we have to use. And again, these are the methods like I have discovered when I came across these particular problems. Okay, so there might be some problems that I haven't came across, right? So yeah, so we need to explore, we need to test, and then we need to find the solution. If you are facing similar problem, please contact me on the Telegram, so that we can figure out, we can go through what's wrong, and we will be hopefully able to find the solutions, right? Another question I found about is mail server. So basically, what is happening? It's about the mail cow, Docker mail cow. Okay, so the people is basically asking how we can uh, add the Docker mail cow behind the Nginx. Okay, so basically, what happening is when we run the Docker mail cow, it occupies the server. Okay, it occupies the port 443. It occupies the other port which is required to run the mail server only, right? But the thing is, he want to host something else also on that particular server. So that's why he's asking how can I put that in the back, and how can I make sure that I can access through the reverse proxy or something, so that he can host the multiple website also, and he will have the mail server running also. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. The mail server only uses port 443 for web interface. Okay, it's not using for the sending the emails, it's not using for receiving emails, it's not using for any other services. It's only using for the web interface where we get the mail, web mail interface, right? So that one thing is clear. Another thing is the whole setup is running in the Docker. So obviously the Docker will have some kind of port exposed there, right? So what you can do is simply first run mailcow normally, build and run. So this way it will occupy the port 443. Once that is done, once the SSL is getting done, everything is done, then what you can do is you can just turn down that particular Docker Compose, go to the Docker YML file and change there the expose port from 443 to let's say 4433. Add one more 3. Okay, and then rerun again. This time it will run completely fine, no issues, and hence it has already faced the SSL. It will not face the problem or facing the SSL also. Okay, now what you can do is you can go to the chat GPT and you can ask like give me Nginx configuration to forward SSL traffic without decrypting it. Okay, as it is. So let me give you example. I have asked already for such configuration. I'll show you my chat GPT. I hope it's visible on this screen. Yeah, it is. So can you see right here? It is not decrypting the SSL traffic, it is forwarding as it is, and whatever the SSL protocols are right there. Okay, so you can follow this way also. Or what you can do is you can add SSL traffic here also. You can add the SSL certificates here also, and add the reverse proxy also. Okay, so this way what will happen, it will additionally add some load on the server, because SSL traffic will come to the here, then it will decrypt again, encrypt again, and then it will go to the back to the reverse proxy, right? But yeah, it can work, this method can work. Okay, obviously I haven't tested this method, it's just knowledge base, whatever knowledge I have, I am putting the scenario there and trying to conclude the solution there. Okay, but it will work, trust me, it will work. Okay, apart from this, we have one more question which is really interesting. It's about the fishlet. So some people are getting the errors in the fishlet, the red errors, like SSL certificates are not found or something like that. Re- the errors are regarding the SSL. Okay, so there are two types of the error. First is they are running out of the free SSL quota. So when you taste any fishlet from the internet, let's say you are going to get up copying any fishlet, putting into your setup and running for testing, right? So in that process, what happens? It requests a lot of free SSL certificate from the Let's Encrypt, and Let's Encrypt has a cap on how many SSL certificate anyone can request for one domain, right? So if you are going beyond that, then it will simply say that your new order has been failed. That's why you are not getting the SSL. That's the first error, the basic error everyone is facing. Everyone is facing, and just like taking the screenshot, sending me the error and asking me for the solution. But they are what they are not doing is just read that particular error. If you read that particular error, you will obviously get what is happening there. Okay. And the second error people are facing is their DNS record itself are not wrong. Okay, so when they are trying to fetch the SSL obviously check the DNS record if it is pointing to your server or not. If it is not pointing to your server, then how it's possible to get the SSL in the first place, right? So first thing, if the SSL issue is there, first make sure that you are using the dig command. Sorry, I am on the Windows, so I might not able to show you, but see, this is the command. So you can say dig, and let's say I want to find if the my server domain is pointed to my server or not. What I can do is I can say 1yt.in and hit the enter. So right now it will not work because I am on the Windows, but if I am on the Linux, this command will work. Dig 1yt.in. So this way it will give me IP address and it will tell me if this particular domain is pointed to that particular IP address or not. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's give me some time right here, because I have Ubuntu in my testing environment. So I'll just fire up that particular Ubuntu to show you how you can debug that particular process. Okay, but trust me, it's quite easy and people are confusing themselves for no reason. I like literally for no reason. And in my videos I usually explain all of these scenarios, and they are not simply just checking it. If they follow video one by one, without wasting any minute, without forwarding any minute, then probably they will have the solution. Okay. Okay, so I have Ubuntu right here. Let me show you how you can debug the process. Okay, so when I right click, I get the terminal right here. Okay, so let's say I want to check where my domain is pointed. So I'm getting the SSL error in my Eugenic setup. So how I'll do? First of all, I'll do is I'll check my where my main domain is pointed. So let's say 1yt.in. Okay, so when I say dig 1yt.in, it gives me the record uh, where it is pointed. Okay, so as of now I'm not using 1yt.in, but let's say I'm using another open tfcloud.com. Okay, yeah, see, so my opentfcloud.com is pointed to this particular IP address. So in your case, your domain should be pointed to your Evilgenic server. So this way you will come to know that you have the right DNS record. Similarly, what you can do is you can just simply add any random subdomain right here and add the dot and again try to test that particular. So it should land on exactly same server. So this way you will know that you have right DNS record. Otherwise, there is an issue with the DNS record simply. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Another question I got is how we can test the Evilgenics in my laptop. Okay, so I have already recorded video to set up Evilgenics development environment on your laptop. You have two ways to go. Okay, so first of all, whatever you setup we do on the server, do exactly same setup on the your laptop also. I think I have same setup here also. Somewhere here I should find the Evilgenics folder. Is there? No, it's not there. Anyway, so basically what you have to do is when you run the Evilgenics, you have to run with the developer mode. Okay, so let me give you one example. Let me just quickly download the Evilgenics. because it is faster this way. Let me say Evilginix. Okay, so this is the official repository of the Evilginix. So let me go here and let me copy this particular zip link. Okay, so once I copy the link, I'll go to the terminal, I'll make dir test. Inside the test, I'll do wget and paste the URL. Okay, I'll download the binary, and obviously I'm going to unzip the Evilgenix binary, and if I do unzip, I get the Evilgenix. Okay, so quickly let me fix the permissions right here and let me run the Evilgenix. Okay, so right now I'm running the Evilgenix completely plain, but what you have to do in your local setup is add .help option right here. So once you add the .help option right here, it will show you uh, the help menu. See right here. So in the help menu, what is this showing? It is showing the developer option right here. So once you enable the developer option, it will add the self-sign certificates. Okay, so that's what you should be targeting. So you can say /evilgenix and developer option, and see this time it will use the self-sign certificate. Okay, so this is how you can set up on your local. If you want original SSL certificates, what you can do is create a one server temporarily, go there, fetch all SSL certificate for that particular fishlet, and then copy those SSL certificate in your local folder. When I say local folder, the folder name is I think the folder name is uh, let me go to the folder. I think it's a dot local share. Then there is a called cert magic. Then there is a ASME acme whatever it is, and inside that there is a certificates folder, and inside that there is a SSL certificate that you can paste. As of now, I cannot show because I don't have that directory right here on this particular VM. But yeah, this is way to go it. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's all about the questions, the important questions I got so far in last week. But if you have any additional question, you can just ask in the chat box. uh, I don't see any people who are pasting the questions. So what I will do, make sure that once this video is released, please watch that particular video and paste your questions in the comment. If you don't like to ask in the live session, then you can just put in the comments. I will cover in the next live session. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching this particular stream, and please be supportive, please be attentive in the stream, please ask a lot of questions because I'm here to answer all of the questions for free. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching this particular stream, and see you in the next. So let me find the end stream button. Where